Good afternoon. My name is Dennis Allen. Today I'm doing a presentation on constitutional law, CJC 231, Ms. Edridge. Okay, so I'm doing a presentation on Argentina versus the United States Constitution, where some similarities and differences. So in Argentina, to use a little background of Argentina, Argentina is a country located mostly in the southern half of South America. The government is a federal presidential constitutional republic. The president is Mauricio Serra. I can't say his name properly right, but that's his name. I don't speak that language, but the vice president is Gabriela. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the last name of that. And there are 43,847,430 people living currently right now in Argentina. And that is the flag of Argentina right there, and blue and white, with looks like a sun in the middle of the flag. So how is the Constitution structured? So how is Argentina's Constitution structured? Like how does it all come together, and how was it made? So the Argentine Constitution is a basic government document of Argentina and the primary source of existing law in Argentina. Its first version was written in 1853 by a constitutional assembly gathered in Santa Fe, and the document basis was taken in part of the United States Constitution. So basically, Argentina took some parts of the United States Constitution and made it into their constitution. So there are going to be some similarities of their constitution with the United States Constitution. So there's going to be some similarities because, like I said, they took some of United States Constitution, parts of our Constitution, and made it into their Constitution. But it was reformed in 1860, 1866, 1898, 1949, and 1957, which mainly upheld the 1949 reform. So basically, they got rid of the 1949 version of the document and made it to the 1957 Constitution. But they currently are running. Currently, the Constitution is the 1994 version of the Constitution. So is the document much longer? Is the document much longer than the United States Constitution, or is it shorter and more detailed? So basically, Argentina's Constitution, it can be different in detail, but is built on identical foundations. Like I said earlier, they took some parts of the United States Constitution and made it into their Constitution. So there's some difference and some similarities of the Constitution. But the Argentina Constitution does not import a denial of deep differences which assist in details of the structure of the two instruments. For example, the Argentina law inclines toward more federal power. That means they want more of a they want the power of their country to be in the president, government, so they want the president and government to basically run their country, pretty much. But in the United States, we have a self-government than Argentina. So basically, in the United States, we have different governments. Each one has their own power. But our governments have more leeway on what they want to do. Like for them, every government has power. Each government or president can overturn something and create more rules, stuff like that, or add stuff to the Constitution if they please. In the United States, we have a self-government. So basically, we can just basically, if government has an issue, they don't all the way and do it, because, like I said, each government of the United States has its own rules to follow, and we have check and balance, which makes sure one government doesn't go over the other government. So check and balance. United States, but Argentina, they don't have check and balance. Basically, that's what that's saying. So what are some ideas reflected in the Constitution? So basically, the Argentina Constitution and the United States Constitution both have "We are the people." Both of the constitutions have that. That's one thing I've noticed about reflecting on both of our constitutions, of the United States Constitution and Argentina Constitution, so they both have that. Both of the constitutions starts as "We the people." So Argentina starts as we are the people of Argentina. The United States, it says "We are the people of the United States," and it just goes on after that. So that's caught some of my attention when I was reading that. The type of government that Argentina has as a federal system is a presidential, representative, democratic republic government. That's the type of government that Argentina has. Some similarities from our constitution, their constitution, like I just said, they both have the same thing that we have. When it starts out, we are the people. So they have "We are the people of Argentina," we have "We are the people of the United States." And that is one similarity that we both have. The differences between Argentina's constitution and the United States Constitution is that Argentina's constitution differs from the Americans' freedom of religion. So basically, that's saying that in the United States Constitution, we have freedom of religion. In Argentina, they don't have freedom of religion. They have to worship a certain type of religion. So in Argentina, they have to go to a Catholic church, and the government maintains the Catholic Church. So the government overrules the Catholic Church. So they basically rule the church. And the president of Argentina has to be Catholic. If he's not Catholic, he can't be a president of Argentina. But in the United States, we can worship whatever religion we want to. The church is not controlled by the government. We can go to any church we want to, and we can worship any religion as we please in the United States. Also, in the United States, we have a system called checks and balance, which means we don't make sure that our government doesn't get higher than the other government. So we make sure each one has one. So we basically make sure one of our governments is doing what they're supposed to do, and the other government is supposed to do what they're supposed to do. So one doesn't get high and mighty in power and mess everything up. So we have to check and balance to make sure we keep everything sorted and line to make sure one doesn't take a higher power than the other. But in Argentina, they want to have a stronger presidential system, meaning they want the power to all go to the president and the government. They really don't care who has power or not. They just want the presidential system to have the higher power and have the higher standard for their country. So my final thoughts after looking at the USA Constitution and Argentina Constitution is that both of the constitutions were similar and had some differences. Like I said, similarity that it had was both the constitutions started as "We the people." That caught my attention. I didn't know Argentina had that, to be honest. Also, I didn't know Argentina had a strong religion rule. They don't have freedom of religion like we have in the United States. So they have to worship a certain type of religion. And USA Constitution, we can choose what religion we want to worship because we have freedom of religion in our Constitution. But in Argentina, they don't. They have to choose. They have to worship a Catholic religion. So they have to go to a Catholic church. So that really caught my attention. So this is the United States Constitution and Argentina's Constitution. Some two other pictures of each of the constitutions. So the Constitution on the left is the United States Constitution, and on the right side is Argentina's constitution. As you can tell, on our Constitution of the United States says we the people, and towards the right is Argentina's constitution, and it says we are the people. So they both share that I'm still overwhelmed about that. But this is my works cited page, and this here will conclude my presentation. Thank you for listening and taking time out your day to listen to me explain Argentina's Constitution, the United States Constitution. Thank you, and have a nice day.